What's up, guys? It has been so freaking long. This is N Shadow for Weapon Gaming. Oh man, I just pretty much got over, not quite 100%, but mostly enough to the point where I can record this, a cold. Man, I have been cooped up in my room for a week with no outside communication, no outside at all. Man, I miss the sun, I miss the trees, I miss the birds, I even miss the damn earthworms. Ugh, I hate being sick. Anyway, so that's why I was not able to get the Need for Speed video out to you guys last week. I was just not feeling it at all. But I did get it, and I did play it, and I did beat it, and that was all before even this past weekend. It is a short game, so here's my review of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 by EA and Criterion, the creators from Burnout. So we begin in a quiet little town with a whole bunch of badass street racers. Well, they would be badass, but they're kind of stupid, honestly. They make really dumb mistakes, and let me put it like this. When you get to the end of the game and you unlock the Bugatti Veyron, you start racing against Bugatti Veyrons, even if you're in a Aston Martin with the top speed of 120. And it's ridiculous because the Bugatti Veyron, with the potential to go 250 miles an hour in this game, races to keep pace with you. So it's going 150 miles an hour roughly, and it doesn't go faster than that. So essentially they just took some cool concepts that they came up with in their little 3D program, threw them in the race and said, here, race a Veyron in your Aston Martin that hardly gets any speed. Isn't this cool? Doesn't this look cool? It's like, yeah, dude, but I'm in an Aston Martin. This is a Bugatti Veyron with a top speed of over 250. So that kind of bothered me, that kind of irked me. But, I mean, I look past it because for, you know, the entirety of the game, before you unlock the Pagani, Pagani Hyura, the Bugatti Veyron, and of course, my personal favorite, the Koenigsegg Agera R, which is just like the coolest freaking company ever. If you guys have ever really talked to me about cars, you know that Koenigsegg is one of my favorite manufacturers of all time. He is just a genius, and oh man, I love those cars. Anyway, that's the #1 most wanted car, and I unlocked it and I raced with it, and it sucks in this game. They made it terribly controlled. I mean, it never slides, but it's very unresponsive and it's very hard to control. So I don't really like the car in this game that much. But overall, man, let me go ahead and backtrack here to the first part, because I'm sure I'm going to be uploading this video with the clips of my first playthrough on my Cyber Vegito 22 PSN. So yes, I played through twice, once on Shadow, once on Cyber. So I didn't look as bad the second time around, you know, so this gameplay is pretty damn cool. But anyway, when you start off, you're in an Aston Martin, of course, the Vantage or whatever it is, and you go through. You have all these different races you can choose from, or you can drive around the city, crash through billboards, find jack spots, which are parked cars that you can use, and you can do speed traps. Now, honestly, I find the speed traps kind of pointless, because it's not like you're really competing for anything. It's just like Burnout Paradise. You're crashing through billboards and you're trying to set the I don't know, top speed on a street. I really don't know what the point of it is. If you're online, I guess it matters, but this is not one of those games that I play online. This is just not competitive like that to me, so I'm not gonna find that very interesting. Now, fans of the series of Burnout and fans of Need for Speed are both gonna have a little bit to pick from in here, you know, a little bit to enjoy for each game, but the whole concept of Burnout Paradise is kind of lame, in my opinion. I was a fan of the game. I played the game multiple times. I tried to get all the trophies, but my brother sold it when I was only at like 60%. So there's that. But for you fans of Burnout, you will enjoy this Need for Speed. #1, their music choice is so close to Burnout Paradise. I don't know how they did it. But at the same time, it includes drum and bass, dubstep, and trance. It even has Above and Beyond singing Anjuna Beach. Then, of course, they forgot to put in Cell Dweller and Styles of Beyond for the Need for Speed series fans. Hello, thank you, no, okay. Those bastards. They wanted to leave in all their British rock and everything and their chick band music, and throw in some dubstep to try to appease us. I don't think so, man. I come from Need for Speed, Underground 1, okay? Underground 2, and Most Wanted were the next in line. And they didn't even have any rap on this new Most Wanted. Any. It's... oh. It pisses me off. And Cell Dweller, man, Cell Dweller and Styles of Beyond are the shit. If you guys ever played the original Most Wanted, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I love Cell Dweller, yo. He's like so badass. Clayton, man, he's a boss. He's just a boss. And I'm riding him right now, but shit, dude. That guy really gets me off. Anyway, we'll change topics here. Back to the game. As you go through, you can start racing new cars. Each car has 5 different races that he can do. And most of the races are the exact same race. Just you do them in a different car. So each race you win gets you different parts for that car. You can upgrade your nitrous, you can upgrade your chassis, your body, your transmission, and things like that, but they're not so upgradable. They all have the same pro perks where you unlock it, you equip it, and then you do something to get the pro version of it. They all have the same requirements for those pro versions. You know, if you want pro track tires, you have to drift 5,000 yards. It's like, dude, I get it. I really don't want to get all these cars and go drifting for 5,000 yards on each of them. It's just kind of pointless, you know. But that's what they do. That's what they have you do. I'm not really a fan of that whole style. I mean, I wish there were more races. I wish there were more types of races, because there's cops and robbers. I don't know. Cop chase where you try to escape the police and you just basically escape the police. There's sprint races, which are my favorite. I've always loved the sprint races because you don't have to go around in circles, and of course when you're doing that, there's a lot of high risk for crashes. I've hated circuit races since Need for Speed 2, Underground 2. I mean, I didn't mind them so much in Underground 1, but yeah, that was probably because I sucked and I liked the circuit races more because it gave me a chance to get around the corners and, you know, cut corners and get in front of the other guys. Anyway, so there's circuit, there's sprint, there's cop chases. Then there's also average speed or time trial things, where you have to maintain a certain speed, in other words, get to the finish in a certain amount of time. And if you miss a checkpoint, you have to turn around and go back the other way. Now, if I miss a checkpoint, I just press start and hit retry, because I'm not about to turn around and waste all that time. Because when you miss a checkpoint, your average speed starts skyrocketing down just because you're spending extra time. It doesn't matter how fast you go. So it's really just based on time. And so that's basically just a short sprint race. Let's see here. They have some rally races with the rally-ish cars like the Impreza and the Evo, of course, the Lancer Evo. They got the Lancia Delta, and they got the what's it called? Kia? I don't remember. Actually, I should mention, one of the things I really don't like about this game is that they have no Mazda and no Toyota. What happened? What happened? There was another car I was complaining about them not having. I can't remember what it is. I'll probably think of it once I'm done recording this damn thing. Put it in the video description. But man, what the hell happened, dude? No Mazda, no RX-8, no RX-7, no Furai Concept. I mean, come on, dude. That is a badass car. You're not even gonna put that in there? Oh man, they forgot so much stuff. I mean, shoot, dude. I would have loved to be driving around a Supra, you know, and on top of that, with some side skirts or something. You can't even upgrade the way your body looks. You can only upgrade it to an aero body, you know, aerodynamic body, or a reinforced body, or something like that. And it's just so stupid. It's just, they took everything out of Most Wanted. They made it a strictly like burnout game, except instead of fake cars, they actually have real cars. So I guess they just leached off of EA's licensing agreements with all the car companies, and they use their own burnout game to play, which, man, I don't support that. So overall, I give this game about a 6.5 because the replayability is not even there after you beat the game or after you get all the trophies. You're like, okay, what's next? And so I actually looked online for things to do, and I looked at the game for things to do, and the only thing to do is compete online, on multiplayer. And even that, it seems utterly pointless, especially with Black Ops 2 coming out in, like, what is this, the 9th right now, so 4 days. Oh man, I'm excited. It's actually 3 days. I'll be getting it the midnight before it's released. So Monday night, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna throw a party. We're gonna have some fun right outside of Best Buy and GameStop. They do their little thing. They bring their live DJ and party it up. Anyway, so yeah, this is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Pick it up if you got the chance, but I wouldn't suggest paying a full $60 for it. Get it used. Definitely get it used. But don't. I don't know. I got mine in the game share for like $10, and I'm still debating whether that was worth it. So I would just say rent it, play it at a friend's house, something like that, before you choose to buy it. Because unless you're a fan of multiplayer, if you're a fan of just chilling online and setting records and everything like you were on Burnout Paradise or something, go for it. It's your kind of game. It's going to be pretty cool. Personally, I think Burnout Paradise was more fun, but I'm also, I'm really biased here because I absolutely love the original Need for Speed Most Wanted and, that entire series. It reminds me a lot of Need for Speed Undercover. I will say that. It reminds me a lot of Undercover, but with a much, much shorter campaign. Because taking down 10 Most Wanted drivers comes extremely easy. All you gotta do is enter a few cop chases and get your credits up, and then, have enough to go chase them. But anyway, that's my review of Need for Speed Most Wanted. This is my badass gameplay for you guys. I will be uploading another Assassin's Creed video this week. I shall be killing a ton of Brits, maybe even playing some of the campaign, so look out for that one. That should be within... Well, I hope to get it recorded this weekend, actually, because with Black Ops out, you guys are going to be seeing much other videos from me. It's all going to be about that FPS, yo, bling bling, sucker, what up? Anyway, this is In Shadow from Weapon Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.